I went to the shrine of Imam Hussein. When I stood there, I felt the very presence of God. I never shall forget when my wife and I stood there on the plaza, and I saw thousands of pilgrims standing there, lining up and weeping and wailing, trying to get in to be able to touch that holy tomb. And I did not realize until I walked in exactly the feeling that they had. When I walked in there, I felt the power of God descend upon me. I looked around and I saw people weeping and wailing. When I got close enough to the tomb, they said, if you're not a Muslim, we will not allow you to go in. But I stood there at the doorway, and I stood on the doorpost, and I put my hand on the door, because I said, if I can't go in, I can at least touch this place that houses this holy and this righteous man of God. And so I laid my hands. Oh, help me, somebody. I laid my hands upon the doorpost. And as I laid my hand on the doorpost, something came through my body. And I felt the power of God transcend to me. As I was standing there, tears began to stream down my face. And I felt a special connection with Imam Hussein. My wife on the other side, for the interest for women, she did not get the memo that you're not allowed to go in. And so we went around on the other side looking for my wife, and I found out to my surprise she was inside the tomb, standing there weeping and wailing like everyone else. When she came out, I said, do you not realize you were not supposed to go inside there? That's only reserved for Muslims. She said, I was drawn into the place, and I had to go in, and I had to feel the presence of God myself. All I can say to you today, my brothers and my sisters, if you've never ever been to Karbala, Iraq, you need to make plans to go now. Because while there in Karbala, I never felt any fear. Before I went, there was a sense of fear as to what to expect in Iraq. Because all I had heard about was Saddam Hussein. All my church members had heard about was all the violence and terror there coming from Iraq, and the terrorists and the people there, and all things in terms of Al-Qaeda. And yet when I got there to Karbala, I did not feel any sense of fear. All I felt was brotherhood. All I felt was a sense of godliness. All I felt was a great strong embrace from the Muslim people there in Karbala. They treated my wife and me as if we were dignitaries. They treated us with respect, and they embraced us. And so I charge you today, those watching on YouTube, those in this room here in Somerset, New Jersey, make plans now. Go to Karbala, make your pilgrimage there, and then you can feel exactly what I felt. Then you will experience exactly what I experienced.
Only one wish to visit Karbala. People come to this land to visit Abba Abdullah. To visit Abba Abdullah. I only wish to be your servant.